Hey guys, it's me, it's Queen Onset Haru, and thank you for joining me for another wonderful edition of Ask an Aquarius. If you haven't already, please hit the red subscribe button and smack the bell. Also, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Pass it on to somebody else who might like it, and leave us a positive comment in the comment section. And stick around to the end of the video because I will read out 2 or 3 of my favorite comments from previous videos, okay? Alright guys, so today we're going to do something fun. From time to time, people send me memes about Aquarius because they want to know if they're true or because they think that they're funny or whatever the case is. So recently I got several memes that somebody sent me and different people sent me, and some of them I took myself from Facebook, and they asked me, what did I think of these memes? Do I think that they're true? Do I think that they're funny? Do I think that they're fair or unfair to Aquarius? That kind of thing. So let's look at number 1. The first meme is of the Silver Surfer. Some of you who are familiar with comics will know who the Silver Surfer is. He's basically this silver guy that surfs around on a silver looking, I guess it's a metal surfboard, and he can go through galaxies or whatever. He can surf from galaxy to galaxy. So it's a picture of the back of him, and it says here, "I'm tired of Earth. These people, I'm tired of being caught in the triangle of their lies." And then it says underneath it, Aquarius, after being forced to socialize for 7 minutes. Now, when I saw this, I giggled to myself because I was like, yeah, sometimes Aquarius get tired of humanity. We are humanitarians and we do a lot of stuff to help humanity. And sometimes because of that, we get tired of humanity. And if we're high vibrational, we get past it. We, cleanse ourselves and dust ourselves off and try again, But those of us who are lower in vibration might go into a depression or a funk about it. So that really does happen. And socializing for 7 minutes, a lot of Aquarius like to be by ourselves. We do better by ourselves. It's just a fact of our sign. We're better and stronger when we work by ourselves, faster too in a lot of cases. So a lot of Aquarius do like being by themselves, even though we're not an introverted sign. That's one of the biggest contradictions about us, is that we like to be ourselves, but we also are a very extroverted sign. We are a sign that has the tendency to spend time and have fun with other people. Somebody once told me that Aquarius are typically the life of the party. And that is very, very true. Aquarius have a tendency to bring the party. I know it's been plenty of times I walked into a party and set it off, okay? So that is a very true statement. So how are you setting it off? How are you extroverted, but then you like spending time alone? That's the contradiction. So we balance it by spending most of our time alone, most of us, and going to social events that we really do truly enjoy. That's why I'm home most of the time, but every so often I'm on a trip somewhere. I'm in a different country, and when I'm there, I'm very social. I'm socializing, I'm going out, I'm seeing people, and when I'm here home, not so much. So that's just one of those Aquarius contradictions. The second meme says, Aquarius, a silent killer. Aquarius will act everything is cool and okay. Okay, a silent killer. Aquarius will act as if, this one is missing some words, will act as if everything is cool and okay, while plotting something worse you can never expect at all. I hate to admit it, but if you run across a low vibrational Aquarius, this is very true. An Aquarius will plot on you and you won't even know the Aquarius is plotting. Aquarius are diabolical and they're really intelligent, many of us. And if you come across a diabolical, intelligent, low vibration Aquarius, they will pull off a plot, a caper, a plan. They will get you. And I know that for a fact because I've done some capers myself. They will get you. They will do an extravagant plot. They will do stuff like, somebody was saying to me the other day, now she isn't an Aquarius, but this is an Aquarius move. Some of you guys know about Taylor Swift and her beef, her ongoing beef with Kanye West and Kim Kardashian. And some of you don't. It's not really a big deal. Just know that they got beef. And the bottom line is that somebody was saying on one of the internet YouTube channels that somebody leaked the entire tape of Kanye and Taylor Swift's conversation. Now, this conversation really put Kanye and Kim in a bad light because it showed us that they more than likely were lying about the situation. So nobody knows for sure because this could be fake too. But the question was, how did this tape get leaked? This tape was on Kanye and Kim's phone. So who leaked it? Kim and Kanye aren't saying they got hacked. So somebody who had access to their information had to have leaked it. This is a very Aquarius thing to do. So the person on the website that I was watching, or the YouTube video that I was watching, she thinks Kim leaked it. And even though it put her in a bad light, even though it put them out there, it was leaked a week before the new episode of Keeping Up with the Kardashians came out. So people think that she leaked it on purpose to get that buzz for the new season of Keeping Up with the Kardashians. Now, did she do it? I don't know. But that's a very Aquarius thing to do. Extreme plot. That you will put your... Because Kim doesn't care if it's positive or negative attention. She just likes attention. She don't care. So if you are somebody who doesn't care, you would leak this information just to get the free publicity. That's a very Aquarius thing to do. So if you're dealing with somebody, now mind you, Kim is a Libra, so she's an air sign, thinkers, you know? So that's something that I would say, based on this meme, that's the kind of thing that I think that will come out of this. The next one is a picture of Cinderella on top. And it says, it's Cinderella and the Prince, the Prince Charming. And Prince Charming says, "You can't go now. It's only midnight." And then it says, "Aquarius be like," and they go down to the second picture. "Aquarius be like, okay, let's get one thing straight. I can do whatever the fuck I want." And this one made me laugh when I saw it because it's very Aquarius. Aquarius do honestly believe we can do whatever the fuck we want. And many of us do. Many of us are just that rebellious. I'm rebellious too. But as I've gotten older, I've learned the term consequences. I've learned the term karma too. And we can do whatever we want, but some of the times we have to realize the consequences might not be that attractive. The karma from it may not be that good. So yeah, you can do what you want, but you need to really think about that part of it, the consequences aspect of it. So that is, again, very Aquarius. And the last one, I thought this one was so funny. Listen to this, y'all. Aquarians are half thugs, partially kind-hearted, mixed with porn star capabilities. Now, let's take this in parts. Aquarius are half thug. What's a thug? A thug is somebody who has a tough exterior. It can be positive and it can be negative. But this is a person who's generally street smart, intelligent, in that kind of way. And they generally are kind of tough-skinned, you know, that kind of thing. Probably can fight, you know, if they had to, you know, they could probably knock somebody out. So they're saying that Aquarius have that half thug thing going on. And a lot of Aquarius do, especially those of us who were raised in like harsher environments. A lot of us do have that little thug thing going on. And some of us acquire it from constantly being under attack for being so strange, you know? So you might see an Aquarius and be like, this Aquarius kind of tough, you know, kind of rough acting, especially when you deal with Aquarius women. People are often very surprised that Aquarius women are so tough. So that's where that comes from. And I definitely agree. A lot of us are like that. Partially kind-hearted. A lot of Aquarius, even though they have that thug going on, they're very kind-hearted. I saw the other day, there was a whole controversy about Ellen DeGeneres. Ellen is an Aquarius. And everybody knows that she invites people on her show, gives them thousands of dollars, you know, and she always talks about being kind and dancing and stuff like that. Well, now they're trying to say that behind the scenes, Ellen is mean. So it made me think of this. I'm like, okay, so she's partially kind-hearted, but she might be a little mean. I don't know if it's true or not, because it was a thread on Twitter and people were telling stories about mean things that she's done. But for every mean story, I got a story of something nice, kind, wonderful that she's done. You know, so I could see that being partially okay if it's true. Because I don't know if that's true or not. It also could just be somebody who's a hater. A lot of people hate on Ellen because of her sexuality. And they make up all kinds of stuff. They always have since the beginning of her coming out. So I don't know if she's really mean or if she just got haters. I don't know. But if she is mean, half of the time, she's extremely kind-hearted. So here we are with the partially kind-hearted. And the last one says mixed with porn star capabilities. Now, naturally, not all Aquarius are like this, but I did do a video talking about Aquarius and sex and sexuality. Many Aquarius are porn star capable. Many of us are. Many of us are open-minded with sex. Many of us like trying new things, you know. We might not be actual porn stars where we like to be videotaped, but a lot of us are into kink. It is what it is. So those memes are definitely comical and true. Now I'm going to tell you guys my favorite comments. One of them came from Jim. Jim is a good guy. It said that Jim has received one of the highest numbers of hearts from me. Jim always has great things to say, kind, loving things to say. Jim is really cool. Jim is an Aquarius and has this beautiful girlfriend. He sent me the bow truckle, that green one behind me. That was a gift he gave me. And he gave me a glass I showed you guys before for my birthday. It had Aquarius. I think it said Queens or born in February. So Jim is really a sweetheart. And Jim said, your birth certificate does have the time on it in California. Sister, I love your spirit. You're just a joy to watch. You picked me up when I had a bad day at work. Well, first of all, that is very helpful. So any of you who are wondering what your birth time is to do your astrological chart, he says if you're in California, it's actually on the birth certificate. In Pennsylvania, it wasn't on mine. I sent for mine. Matter of fact, I have it, and it's not on there, just the date. So I think maybe it depends on where you were born at. Secondly, I'm really glad that I can pick you up when you've had a bad day, because that's priceless. That is truly priceless. So I'm glad to hear that, Jim, and I look forward to hearing from you again. Thank you so much for everything. And give your beautiful girlfriend a kiss for me, okay? Nicole Fisher. Nicole Fisher said, that's so me. I'm ready. Here Aquarius goes, does her thing. It's been 10 years since my last real relationship. I don't want to clip my wings or suffocate. This person will have to be amazing. So she's responding to the video where I put on this ring and said that it was my beacon to the universe that I was ready for whatever the universe has in store for me. Either staying single, that's fine. Being with somebody, that's fine. But I'm not going to fight. I'm not going to go against the vibration. I'm not going to do any of those things. I'm just going to let Goddess guide my love life. I surrendered it. And she was saying that somebody else said the same thing too. So it looks like a lot of us have been struggling with that question. And the last one came from Tracey Blake. Tracey said, I met the love of my life 7 years ago. I have concluded the traits Aquarius have on ready to ghost and feeling suffocated, etc. are just warning signs that they're the wrong person or the Aquarius is not ready. When I want to shut the world out, I shut it out with him. At first, I was wondering how much of my freedom I was going to have to sacrifice and tons of other things. There wasn't any sacrificing, but definitely a blending of two people. I would recommend to have an open mind, to be open to the idea of having a life partner of where two just blend and become one. I thought that was a beautiful comment. And the part that she said in the very beginning really hit me when she said, if you're ghosting or feeling suffocated, Aquarius, it's a sign that you're with the wrong person or that you're not ready. And I was like, I bet in a lot of cases that is 100% true. Because I thought about every time when I've ghosted, every time when I felt suffocated, every time when a relationship just, was killing me. Every single time it was either somebody I wasn't supposed to be with, or it was that I wasn't ready, because I never really was ready, and I wasn't supposed to be with none of them. So this works perfectly for me. I'm like, yeah, this makes perfect sense. So if you're an Aquarius, this could be the case. It could be that you're not ready, or it's just not the right person. So don't feel bad about feeling suffocated or wanting to ghost somebody. You just have to handle it properly. So if you feel like you're with somebody and they're suffocating you, just tell them and go about your business. Move on. Because 9 times out of 10, that's not the person for you anyway. Either you're not ready for them, or they're not ready for you, or both. So Tracey made a great point here. I love this quote. And then the last part that she said about 2 people blending together, that really touched me, because when I talked about sacrificing my freedom, and I talked about losing, my freedom. And then I was like, well, I guess if we're together, if we're blended, then you're not losing your freedom. You're actually just gaining another spirit that you're with. So this is a very interesting, very, very interesting, and I agree with everything she said. So Tracey, thank you. Thank you so much. All right, guys, it's time to go. So let us get going. And if you would like to have a reading done, please email me and I'll hook you up. Stay safe and wash your hands. Bye-bye.